Chinwe lived with her mother Uzoma in a small mud house at the edge of the village. Uzoma was a loving and caring mother. She always made sure Chinwe had enough to eat and clean clothes to wear. Every night, she would tell Chinwe wonderful stories about brave warriors and magical creatures. One day, Uzoma fell very ill. She couldn't get out of bed, and her body felt hot like fire. Chinwe was very worried about her mother. She didn't know what to do, but she knew she had to take care of her mother just like Uzoma had always taken care of her. Chinwe worked hard to help her mother get better. She woke up early every morning to fetch fresh water from the stream. She would use the cool water to wash her mother's face and help her feel more comfortable. Chinwe also picked herbs from the forest that the village healer had taught her about. She made special teas for her mother to drink. Even though the teas tasted bitter, Uzoma drank them because she knew Chinwe was trying her best to help. Every day Chinwe would sit by her mother's side and tell her stories, just like Uzoma used to do for her. She would hold her mother's hand and sing soft songs to make her feel better. As days passed, Chinwe noticed that her mother wasn't getting better. She became even more worried. She decided to seek help from the wise old woman who lived on top of the hill. People said this woman knew powerful magic that could cure any illness. Early one morning before the sun came up, Chinwe set out on her journey to the wise woman's house. The path was long and difficult. She had to cross a rushing river and climb steep hills. But Chinwe didn't give up. She thought of her mother and kept going. After walking for what felt like forever, Chinwe finally reached the wise woman's house. It was a strange-looking hut with colorful beads hanging from the roof. Chinwe took a deep breath and knocked on the door. The door creaked open, and an old woman with kind eyes and white hair appeared. She looked at Chinwe and smiled gently. "I've been waiting for you, child," she said in a soft voice. Chinwe was surprised but felt a little less scared. Chinwe told the wise woman about her sick mother. She explained how she had tried everything she knew to make Uzoma better, but nothing worked. Tears rolled down Chinwe's cheeks as she spoke. The wise woman listened carefully. Then she said, "Your love for your mother is strong, Chinwe. It has brought you here, and it will help heal her. But we need something special." She went into her hut and came back with a small, shiny stone. "This is a magic stone," the wise woman explained. "It has the power to heal, but it only works if the person using it has a pure heart full of love. You must take this stone back to your mother." Chinwe took the stone, feeling its warmth in her hand. The wise woman gave her instructions on how to use it. Chinwe thanked her and started her journey back home. The way back seemed even harder. Chinwe was tired, but she kept thinking about her mother and pushed on. As she walked, she held the magic stone tight, hoping it would really help. Finally, Chinwe reached her village. She ran to her house, her heart beating fast. When she got inside, she found Uzoma still in bed, looking very weak. Chinwe sat beside her mother and held the stone over Uzoma's heart, just as the wise woman had told her. She closed her eyes and thought about all the love she had for her mother. She remembered all the times Uzoma had cared for her, told her stories, and made her laugh. As Chinwe sat there, something amazing started to happen. The stone began to glow with a soft, warm light. Slowly, color returned to Uzoma's cheeks. Her breathing became easier, and her fever started to go down. Uzoma opened her eyes and smiled at Chinwe. "My dear child," she said softly, "I feel much better." Chinwe's heart filled with joy. She hugged her mother tightly, tears of happiness rolling down her face. Over the next few days, Uzoma regained her strength. Soon, she was able to get out of bed and move around the house. Chinwe continued to care for her mother, making sure she ate well and rested. The whole village was amazed at Uzoma's recovery. They praised Chinwe for her bravery and love. Chinwe felt proud, but most of all, she was happy to have her mother back. From that day on, Chinwe and Uzoma's bond grew even stronger. They spent more time together, sharing stories and laughter. Chinwe kept the magic stone as a reminder that love and care can work wonders. And so, in their little mud house at the edge of the village, Chinwe and Uzoma lived happily, their hearts full of love and gratitude for each other.